one time that I felt so lonely that I actually went into depression for 6 months. And I couldn't talk to anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody, and all the strength that I had gained from everyone else, it had just gone away. And
as soon as I started entering my teenage years, I didn't really feel any self-confidence towards myself. I didn't feel good about myself.
I remember living every single day just being constantly frustrated with the way that people were. I felt like I was never heard. I felt like I couldn't do anything. Everything was just so slow.
It's hard to stand in front of someone and explain to them what you went through and the pain that you felt and try and put that into words, because all you remember is just being alone, and you don't know how anyone else could ever feel what you felt.
I have felt like I don't have anyone to talk to, and that I can't talk to anyone because talking means admitting that there is something up, and putting it into words is a lot more complicated than just thinking it in your brain.
I think people find that to be the hardest because they worry about other people judging them and being judged by others, and I think they should not let that get to them.
You're pretty, they tell her. A gorgeous girl. She turns her head and denies it again. You're pretty and smart. You'll see one day. If that really were true, then she'd like to know when. I wrote that poem in 7th or 8th grade when I didn't feel beautiful. I mean, your parents can tell you you're pretty, your aunts, some random adult on the street says, oh, you have the loveliest eyes, or your hair is so nice, but at home in your room, you don't always feel beautiful.
I've always wondered, like, who I am. I've always wondered, like, what is my label?
When I was in 2nd grade and I used to get bullied and bothered, I used to go to my sister on the bus and cry to her that I had no friends. And I always wished that I had more friends. Someone who was there for me. Someone I could talk to.
We all know that at some point we've all been, to some extent, in the same position where we don't feel like we have any options. And most of us have had someone we love tell us that they don't feel like they have any options. And we've all had to sit there and try and put into words how much we care about them, and like that it's really worth it.
Yes, I accept myself, and yes, I accept you.
Yes, you may feel like no one understands you, but yes, I will listen.
Yes, you can make a change. And yes, I feel bad for anyone who gets in your way.
Yes, I've been there, and yes, I'm still going through it. And yes, I believe that I can make it through.
And yes, the next time that I see someone who needs help, I will help them.
And yes, other people will be there to accept you for who you are.
Yes, I am beautiful. And yes, you are too.
Yes, you can say things in your head, and yes, it's time to say them out loud.
yes, we can make a change.
Look for the people who love you for who you are, and beauty comes from there. And now I see that I am pretty.
In order to heal and feel like you can be who you are, you have to let it out, whether it's saying it out loud, writing in a journal.
I just accepted every little fact about me, and I just feel this new confidence about me that I can actually appreciate.
I finally learned that I don't need a label. I am me, and there's nothing wrong with not labeling myself and not fitting myself into a box. Because I shouldn't fit into a box, the box should fit me.
I put different parts of my life back together and understood that not only was I beautiful, but I was beautiful because I was different than everyone else.
We each hold the strength,
The wisdom,
The love,
The imagination,
the courage.
To end bullying, it's your turn to say yes.